Good morning, good evening, and good night. Of course, it depends where in the world you are. I'm Diego Gomez, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about a very important situation that is happening right now around the world, specifically in Mexico and Guatemala. Because today, guys, we're going to be conversating about the trip, the visit of the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, into Mexico. But before going into Mexico, we're going to talk about her visit in Guatemala because yesterday she was in Guatemala, and we are going to talk about what happened during her visit into this Central America country. First of all, on her first trip as a vice president of the United States, Harris went to Guatemala to promote economic development and also anti-corruption efforts in an attempt to stop the migration flow into the United States. Also, during her visit to this Central America country, she also said that the United States will support investigations of corruption and human trafficking in Guatemala. She also gave a very strong, a very clear message to undocumented migrants that are waiting and hoping to reach into the United States. Please don't come. It's dangerous. That's the message that the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, sent to all those undocumented migrants. Also, here for you, I have the video of the statements, the words that Kamala Harris said yesterday during her visit to Guatemala. So let's hear to the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris.
And I want to emphasize that the goal of our work is to help Guatemalans find hope at home. At the same time, I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come. The United States will continue to enforce our laws and secure our border. There are legal methods by which migration can and should occur. But we, as one of our priorities, will discourage illegal migration. And I believe if you come to our border, you will be turned back. So let's discourage our friends, our neighbors, our family members from embarking on what is otherwise an extremely dangerous journey.
Very important statements by the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, and also during her visit with his counterpart of Guatemala, the President Alejandro Yamatei. She also announced with Yamatei, the president of Guatemala, that they are going to sign agreements for the creation of units that will be in charge of prosecuting transnational crimes such as drug trafficking, also human trafficking, and the most important, corruption in Guatemala and also corruption in Central America. In addition to this, they also announced that a task force will be created to process corruption cases. Also, they will confiscate illicitly obtained assets arising from corruption, not only in Guatemala, but in El Salvador and Honduras. Also, they are going to train and provide tutoring based on real cases to those entities that are in charge to chase corruption cases in Guatemala. I am talking about the public ministry in this country and also the prosecutor's office special against impunity in this country. And also they are going to do this to transfer rapid response, faster and quick responses capacities to corruption cases in these countries. Now we're going to talk about Mexico, about my Mexico friends, because today, June 8th, the Vice President of the United States is in Mexico visiting, and also it's going to Mexico with the objective, the goals to continuing discussing the causes of migration into the United States with the president of this country, Andres Manuel López Obrador, And also, in addition, the vice president will hold meetings with some civil organizations in Mexico. Otherwise, according to Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, Mexico's president statements during last morning, Mexico hopes to reach a migratory border agreements with the visit of this Tuesday of the U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris, which also, according to the President of the Mexico statements, this represents a good opportunity to strengthen the bilateral relationship that is between Mexico and United States. Also here for you, I have the statements in video about talking about this of the President of Mexico, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. So let's hear to the President of Mexico talking about what he hopes during the visit of the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris.
El tema principal de la agenda es el de la migración, de cómo atender las causas que originan la migración. Y tenemos coincidencias en que se debe de ayudar a los países centroamericanos, que se debe de invertir para que haya desarrollo, haya empleos en Guatemala, en El Salvador, en Honduras, y que nosotros estamos en la mejor disposición de ayudar. Sabemos cómo hacerlo.
Very important statements by the President of Mexico. Of course, I'm going to translate it to you in English. He says that he hopes that this visit of the Vice President of the United States helps not only to Mexico but to Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras, helping to creating opportunities, to creating jobs, to make a very important economic development during this region of the Northern Triangle of Central America. Also, very important fact that we need to remember is that during this visit, her first trip as Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris didn't visit El Salvador and Honduras, those countries that are part of the Northern Triangle of Central America and that are also very important about the migration causes to the United States. We're talking about the president, of course, of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, and also the president of Honduras, Juan Orlando Hernandez. Those were exempt of this visit of the vice president of the United States, Kamala Harris, and she only focused on Guatemala. And now she's in Mexico with a meeting with the president of this country, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. So guys, this is the situation right now and also around the world, talking about migration into the United States from Central America and Latin American countries. As always, I invite you to chat here in the comment section and tell me, what do you think about this situation? Do you think this is going to be positive for Guatemala and Mexico? This maybe affect the migration. This is going to stop migration. It's going to continue as it's going right now. You can also comment here in the chat section and tell me, what do you think about Kamala Harris is doing in Guatemala, creating a new task force against corruption, and not only in Guatemala but in El Salvador and Honduras. And also, as always, I invite you to follow me in my social media that is down here below. Facebook, Diego Gomez TV, Twitter and Instagram, follow me also at Diego Reportero. And I invite you, as always, to subscribe right here and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channel, Diego Gomez TV. This was all for today, and I see you in my next streaming. Goodbye.